Welcome to News Insight. This is a platform where we have the truth told and every Nigerian gets what they should know about the government and how it's run. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
It's been very obvious that Obi is in the news every day for one thing or the other, especially by APC. Just a simple question to start with. Do you think Obi is the main opposition right now?
He's the face of opposition.
What do you think?
I agree. It's the main opposition.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. So from Moka to the big guy himself, Ganduje, or should I call him the other name?
What other name?
You're on your own.
I don't know any other
Don't
name.
cross the line.
Don't cross the line here.
Or many lines.
Many lines.
Okay. All right. So the APC chairman has said that Obi has been gathering online mob against the government of the day. What do you have to say?
Well, in the first place, Ganduje is entitled to his opinion. It goes further to affirm the fact that the APC, they are jittering anytime Obi's open his mouth. Again, like you said, in recent time, the publicity secretary of the APC, the national publicity secretary, the person of Mr. Felix Moka, has told Obi has crossed several lines and that whatever that comes to him, he should bear it. And Obi has come to say, after that statement, he has been receiving death threat to his person and his family.
Sorry, that's Moka. Moka, yes.
No, that's Obi first. I'm coming.
Oh, okay.
Obi said, Moka in his defense of himself in Arise TV yesterday morning, in the morning show, he said that he never, his statement does not amount to threat to life because he was only responding to a question put before him that the doom economy and voodoo economy that he never meant to say. What he is trying to say, he could not defend himself properly. This is my opinion.
Yes.
He was remembering that, this is what I said, this is what I didn't say. And he ended up saying that he's received so many death threats to himself and his family, and that he documented them and is going to give them to the, to the law enforcement agency. You can see how he's playing out. Obi only merely made a New Year message to Nigeria as if he's a stakeholder in the Nigeria, project.
Yes.
So what Moka and Ganduje is trying to say, it is a way of trying to cover their track, having threatened Obi by the statement that he has crossed several lines and whatever comes to him, he should bear it. And when they see the backlash from Nigeria, they find a way of saying that, it is the reverse is the case. Moka is the one that is being threatened. How?
Okay. The very interesting things to note.
Yeah.
The moment you talk about Obi, the Nigerian public will lash on you. I mean, if you talk anyhow.
Up till now, a lot of people...
And they are not talking about the party.
Yeah. A lot of people still believe he's still the most popular candidate that contested the last election. So a lot of people still go with that belief. Okay, that said, we tend to lose the sequence of events. Okay, when Ganduje said Obi incited people online against Moka. On the first, Obi made statements about how he think the government should be run or what he think Tinubu should do. A lot of us did a basic analysis where we think, yes, he's pushing, and where we think, that could have been difficult for Tinubu
to
at his age. For example, where I remember saying that Tinubu at his age is an old man who could have been managing some ailments before becoming a president. Yes. He was not going to change his doctor in just 18 months. Yeah. But I still say that symbolically, he could just go to hospitals, tie his hand, check temperature, just basically.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We've seen an American president before on wheelchair.
Yes. So symbolically, he could do that to stimulate people to do that.
Yes.
And we went as far as saying that other of his appointees and all that are all ambassadors of the government. Yes. They could use the roads, they could do all these things that Obi said. They should have picked the lesson from the statement of New Year Day, rather than, because we're all working together. If we all want to work together to build Nigeria, why are we fighting? Okay, but that said, now after that, what followed was Moka's statement
Yes.
of Obi crossing the line.
Yes.
And after Moka's statement, what followed was not even Obi's response.
No.
It was Nigerians' response.
Response.
Querying Moka and querying Labour for not having issued statements. I remember we were here saying
we
that
said it here.
we are here to hear any statement from Labour. When we here to hear any statement from Obedient, does it mean they all know about this line that Moka is talking about?
Yes.
That we don't know the line,
Yes.
that we need to know that line, so that we too will not cross that line. I think thereafter, Obi now said that Moka threatened his life. And another followed. Moka now said he too is getting threats. Okay? To his family, about 400 and 200 was documented, that 200 of them were direct deaths. Now, Dan Ganduje is saying Obi incited the mob. The mob actually started before Obi said his life was threatened.
So Nigerians were responding.
Nigerians were the ones that responded to Moka. I would like Ganduje to see to that. I know partisan things, he's trying to defend Moka. That's what he should do.
Yeah.
But even though he's doing that, I think he should bring down the fire.
Yeah.
Let there be peace rather than stoking. He can defend Moka in a more subtle way by just saying, oh, probably Moka was misunderstood. Rather than going to raise.
Do you think Nigeria want peace between?
No, we need peace.
No,
let me tell you.
hold on.
Hold on. No, you see, you don't continue to fight and give jabs.
Yes.
When you are a mediator or you come into a matter, you should calm it down. Oh, Moka has come to give explanation, even though it was very shabby. That the line he meant was that Obi got a bad name by being a pessimistic person, voodoo economics, and blah blah blah.
Yes.
Okay. People say now wetin person talk for your front. Now you go take. So Ganduje should have just come and said, oh, maybe Moka was misunderstood, that nobody's doing any line.
Do you think you ever do that?
But now he's saying Obi is even inciting people. Does he have evidence to that?
So he's putting more fear.
Except he has another thing apart from what we saw on television.
Yes. Philip.
Yeah, in addition to what he said, yes, Ganduje actually, said that Obi inciting the online mob against Moka.
Yeah.
But Ganduje also went further to say that as a party, they won't sit back to see their party rubbish. I agree with him that Ganduje should have been more subtle. Ganduje tried, actually, if you read the statement of Ganduje, he actually tried to do that. But because he was emotional, he doesn't know when to stop when he said Obi incited the mob. If you read the statement down, he was actually saying that, yes, that what Moka is trying to do is their party response. Just like we said in this platform, what is Labour doing when this kind of statement is made against their presidential candidate? That's what Ganduje meant to say, but he may not say it properly. Having said that, there's no, a country, government will not be proper. There will be no democracy if there are no opposition voice.
So opposition must be preserved. But it's different from,
that's
when you begin to go towards, we have limits in everything.
Gagging the opposition.
Exactly, gagging the opposition.
So the APC should know that for them to succeed, they need opposition, because it's only the opposition that will tell them the road they are going.
Philip, do you 1 second? Yeah. Do you think that the opposition is overstepping its bound?
Not at all. They are just doing their job. They need to this for a healthy society. Yes. We need this kind of what Obi said was that, look, in a country like this, we should be using our roads and all of that. Okay. Government officials, using the public taxpayer to fly.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Yeah. Majorly, the opposition has not responded to Obi's analysis of the economy, of their
is the government.
That's the government. That's the government.
Let me tell you.
But they are majoring on the minor.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
I think government should know that opposition is like expo in exam.
Exactly.
It's a free research analysis.
Exactly.
It's a feasibility study you didn't pay for.
Chicken.
Whatever opposition said is a gift.
You ride on it.
And act like that is what you wanted. And at the end of the day, by 2027, what would they use? If I am APC and I mandate everybody to use this our road as much as possible, even though we are not going, the oppositions are not using it, but we are in government, we are ambassadors.
Yes.
Use our road as much as possible.
Yes.
All these are local hospitals, patronize them. That record, by 2027, what opposition had in mind, it would have fulfilled it.
And the people will be happy.
You would have removed it.
And the people
so
will be
what would
happy.
they use against you? So rather than major on the major, they are majoring on the minor.
And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So what will you advise?
Yes, I think in Ganduje's case, I do know him to be able to manage things. He's a man of capabilities. Take it or leave it. Ganduje.
Where do you know him from?
Yes, he was a successful governor of Kano State.
But
You understand?
But you know his name is Gandola.
I don't know that one.
I just want to.
I just know Ganduje. So, like he said, that is what he had in mind to do.
Yeah.
I think the microphone is still switched to the socket. He can still tamp it down.
Yes.
Let's get it down. Let's not go further because people supporting Obi are very emotional.
Are you satisfied? Is he okay? I'm going to come to that before we round up. Are you satisfied with Obi's opposition?
Well, I would not say entirely satisfied.
30 seconds.
Yes, but Obi should do more, and he's doing very well. Because we need more of this
that
kind of
opposition
for the government to sit where, because we are not seeing governance in action at all, because there are no opposition. So Obi as a person, this is not party anymore. Now Obi as a person is doing very well.
You see, you talked about being emotional. 30 seconds.
Yes.
Is it emotions or what they feel in the economy?
No, that's what I'm telling you. Emotion is the only thing that stands for you, even when reason stops. Okay, and if you are not emotional for anything, you hardly take it through. Because at some point, when you face some resistance, when you face some trials, reasons are going to tell you to stop. I mean, we took example of the other time we were talking about Dele Farotimi. He didn't need to go into all that, but he just wanted Nigerian judiciary to stand up. To stand. Otherwise, he's not a poor man. He was okay.
Okay, so a Nigerian where everything works. I don't know if my guy says it better, but you see, we all know what we want in our country. And on this news insight, that's what we stand for, to see Nigerian work better. We'll be right back.